The moment the leather wallet hit the ground, everything changed. But no one noticed except her. It slipped from the billionaire's hand as casually as if it meant nothing, landing on the polished pavement with a soft, almost silent thud. He kept walking, his expensive shoes cutting through the golden reflections of the sunset, his attention buried in a phone call that sounded more important than anything else in the world. Behind him, life moved on. Cars passed, people hurried, the city breathed. But for the girl standing near the edge of the street, that wallet might as well have fallen from the sky. Before we go any further, if you believe that one small act of kindness can change a life forever, take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stories like this deserve to be heard, and sometimes they remind us who we truly are. Her name was Lila, the most people never asked. To them, she was just another face in worn clothes, another shadow leaning against buildings that glittered with wealth she could never touch. Her shirt was stained, her jeans torn, her shoes barely holding together. But her eyes were alive, sharp, and filled with something stubborn that refused to die, no matter how harsh life had been. She had been watching the man before the wallet fell. Not because she knew who he was, but because he looked like everything she wasn't. Clean, powerful, untouchable. The kind of man people stepped aside for without thinking. The kind of man who never had to wonder where his next meal would come from. When the wallet dropped, her first instinct wasn't noble. It wasn't heroic. It was survival. She stepped forward slowly, glancing around. No one else seemed to notice. The man was already several steps ahead, his voice sharp as he spoke into his phone, his world far removed from hers. The wallet lay there, slightly open, revealing just enough to show it was thick with money, cards, opportunity. Her heart began to race. For someone like Lila, money wasn't just money. It was food for weeks, a place to sleep for a few nights. A chance, just a small one, to breathe without fear gnawing at her every second. Her fingers trembled as she bent down and picked it up, feeling its weight in her hands. It was heavier than she expected, not just physically, but emotionally. Because in that moment, she stood at a crossroads no one else could see. She could keep it. No one would know. The man would cancel his cards, replace his ID, move on with his life. For him, it would be an inconvenience. For her, it could be everything. But something inside her didn't sit right. Womp. It wasn't morality taught in classrooms or lessons from a stable home. Lila didn't have those luxuries. What she had was something quieter, something that had survived even when everything else had been stripped away, a sense that she didn't want to become the kind of person who took what wasn't hers, even if the world had taken everything from her first. She looked up. The man was almost at the entrance of a towering glass building, security guards standing like statues at the doors. If she didn't act now, he'd disappear inside, and the moment would be gone forever. Her legs hesitated. What if he accused her of stealing it? What if the guards pushed her away? What if trying to do the right thing only made things worse? But then another thought pushed through her fear. What if this was the moment that defined her? Before she could talk herself out of it, she started running. Her worn shoes slapped against the pavement as she weaved through people, her voice rising above the noise of the city. She called out, her words almost swallowed by traffic and chatter, but she kept going. The man didn't turn at first. Why would he? People called out all the time. None of it ever mattered to him, but she didn't stop. By the time she reached him, her chest was heaving, her breath uneven, her hair clinging to her face. She stretched out her arm, holding the wallet toward him, her entire body tense with a mix of fear and determination. For a moment, he just looked at her. Not really seeing her, just looking, like people often did, like she was something unfamiliar, something out of place in his carefully ordered world. Then his eyes shifted to the wallet. The change was immediate. His expression hardened, suspicion flashing across his face. His phone call ended abruptly, and the air between them seemed to tighten. He took the wallet slowly, checking it quickly, his movements precise, controlled. Lila felt her stomach twist as she waited, her mind racing with every possible outcome. And then something unexpected happened. He paused. Not for long, but long enough, because everything was still there, every bill, every card, untouched. He looked back at her, really looked this time. And for the first time since she'd run up to him, she felt seen, not as a problem, not as a shadow, but as a person. But that moment didn't last, because the world around them rushed back in. People were watching now. The guards were alert. The setting, the polished building, the expensive suits didn't belong to her. It never had. He slipped the wallet back into his jacket, his face returning to that controlled, distant expression. Without a word, he reached into his pocket and pulled out a bill, extending it toward her like it was the natural conclusion of the interaction. A reward, a transaction. Lila stared at it. For a second, everything inside her screamed to take it. She needed it, desperately. It could make her night easier, maybe even safer. But something about the way he held it out, the distance in his eyes, the assumption, made her hesitate. She hadn't returned the wallet for money. She had done it because it felt right. Slowly, almost painfully, she shook her head. And in that simple act, something shifted, not just in her but in him. Because people like him weren't used to that kind of refusal. They weren't used to people choosing integrity over opportunity, especially when they had nothing. He frowned slightly, his hand lowering. For the first time, uncertainty crept into his expression, and for Lila, that moment was both terrifying and strangely empowering. She didn't wait for anything else, didn't wait for approval or understanding. She simply stepped back, turning away before her courage could fade, before the weight of her decision could pull her down. She walked away with nothing. At least, that's what it looked like. But as she disappeared into the crowd, something had changed in ways she couldn't yet understand. Because sometimes the smallest choices echo louder than the biggest actions. That night, Lila found her usual spot behind a quiet alley, the city's glow dimmer there, its noise softer but still present. She sat with her back against the cold wall, her knees pulled close, her mind replaying the moment over and over again. Had she made the right choice? Hunger gnawed at her, sharper now that she knew what she had walked away from. Doubt crept in, whispering that kindness didn't pay, that the world didn't reward people like her for doing the right thing. But deep down, beneath the fear and the uncertainty, there was something else, a quiet sense of pride. For once, she had chosen who she wanted to be, not what her circumstances demanded. And somewhere across the city, in a penthouse high above the streets, the man who had almost lost his wallet couldn't stop thinking about the girl who gave it back. Her refusal lingered in his mind, disrupting the neat order of his world. It didn't make sense. It didn't fit into the way he understood people, especially people like her. But it stayed with him. And sometimes the things we can't explain are the ones that change us the most. Days passed. For Lila, life didn't magically transform. She still struggled, still faced the same harsh realities, but something had shifted inside her. A small, steady belief that maybe, just maybe, her choices mattered more than her circumstances. And for the man, that brief encounter became impossible to ignore. Because in a world where everything could be bought, she had shown him something priceless. Something he didn't even realize he had lost. And he wasn't the kind of man who let things go unanswered. So he started looking for her. Not out of charity, not out of guilt, but out of something far more powerful, a need to understand. And maybe, without realizing it, a need to change. Before we reach the end of this part, if this story has touched something inside you, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. Stories like Lila's remind us that even in the darkest places, light can still exist. And here's a special request. Comment below with the word hope if you believe that even the smallest act of honesty can change a life forever. Because Lila thought she had walked away with nothing that day. But she was wrong. What she carried with her was something far more valuable than money. And soon the world would show her exactly what that was. The city didn't slow down for anyone, but for him, something had. Days after that brief encounter, the memory refused to fade. It lingered in the quiet moments between meetings, in the silence of his penthouse, even in the reflection staring back at him from the glass walls of his office. He had built his entire life on certainty, on control, logic, and results. Yet a single decision from a girl who had nothing had unsettled him in ways he couldn't explain. He had seen desperation before. He had expected it. But what he saw in her eyes that evening wasn't desperation, it was choice. And that was what haunted him. So he did something he hadn't done in years. He stepped outside his routine. At first, it was subtle. He took the same route again, slowing his pace, letting his eyes drift across faces he would have once ignored. Then it became deliberate. He returned at the same hour, scanning the sidewalks, the alleyways, the quiet corners where people like her blended into the city's forgotten edges. But she wasn't there. Days turned into a week and frustration crept in. Not the kind he felt during business losses or failed negotiations, but something deeper, personal. Because for the first time, he wasn't trying to gain something, he was trying to find someone. Meanwhile, for Lila continued in its unforgiving rhythm. The nights were still cold. Hunger still came in waves, and the fragile hope she had felt that evening flickered dangerously close to fading. Reality had a way of wearing people down, of reminding them exactly where they stood in the world. There were moments she questioned herself, moments when she replayed the image of that wallet in her hands, the weight of it, the possibilities it carried. Moments when regret whispered that she had been foolish, that survival should have come first. But every time that thought surfaced, something inside her pushed back. Because deep down, she knew she hadn't just returned a wallet. She had protected something within herself that the world hadn't managed to take, and that mattered more than she could explain. Still, hope alone didn't fill an empty stomach. One evening, as the sun dipped low and painted the sky in shades of fading gold, Lila sat near a small roadside cafe, watching people come and go. The smell of food drifted through the air, teasing her senses, making her stomach tighten painfully. She hadn't eaten properly in 2 days. Her hands rested in her lap, fingers weak, her body heavier than usual, not from weight but from exhaustion. Around her, laughter echoed, conversations flowed, life carried on effortlessly for everyone else. She felt invisible again, until suddenly she wasn't. A car pulled up across the street, sleek, black, unmistakably expensive, the kind of car that turned heads without trying. The door opened, and for a moment she didn't pay attention, until she heard footsteps approaching, slow, intentional. She looked up, and her breath caught. It was him. The same man, the same presence, but something about him was different now. Not in his clothes or his posture, but in his eyes. They weren't distant this time. They were searching, and they had found her. For a moment, neither of them moved. The world seemed to blur around them, the noise fading into the background as if the city itself had stepped aside for this moment. Lila's heart pounded, confusion and uncertainty flooding her mind. She hadn't expected to see him again. Not here, not like this. He took a step closer. Not hurried. Not hurried. Not commanding. Just human. She tensed, slightly unsure of what this meant. People like him didn't come back. They didn't look twice. They didn't remember. But he had, and that changed everything. He didn't speak immediately. Instead, he studied her, taking in the details he had missed before. The exhaustion in her posture, the strength hidden beneath her worn appearance, the quiet resilience that had stayed with him all these days. Then, gently, he sat down across from her, not above her, not standing over her, with her. And in that simple action, the distance between their worlds began to shrink. Time seemed to stretch as Lila tried to understand what was happening. Her instincts told her to be cautious, to expect something in return. The world had taught her that nothing came without a price. But there was no transaction in his posture, no expectation in his gaze, just curiosity and something else, respect. That was the moment her walls began to crack, not completely, but enough to let something new slip through. The conversation that followed wasn't loud or dramatic. It didn't need to be. It was quiet, steady, unfolding like something fragile that neither of them wanted to break. For the first time in a long time, someone listened to her, not out of pity, not out of obligation, but because they wanted to. And for him, it was the first time he had listened without an agenda, without control, without power shaping every word. As the evening deepened, something shifted between them, something neither of them could have predicted. It wasn't charity. It wasn't obligation. It wasn't obligation. Real, unexpected, human. And sometimes that's the most powerful thing of all. But change doesn't happen all at once. It begins in small moments. Like the one when he stood up and offered her a chance. Not a handout, not a favor, but an opportunity. A real one. A place to start again. For Lila, the decision wasn't easy. Trust didn't come naturally. Hope felt dangerous, because hope meant risking disappointment, and she had already known too much of that. But she also knew something else. That doing the right thing had brought her here. And maybe, just maybe, it could take her somewhere she had never imagined. So she said yes, and that single word changed the direction of her life. The days that followed were unlike anything she had known. They weren't perfect, they weren't easy, but they were different. She had a place to stay, a chance to work, a chance to learn, and slowly, piece by piece, she began to rebuild not just her life, but her sense of self. It wasn't instant. There were moments she struggled, moments she felt out of place, overwhelmed by a world she had only ever watched from a distance. But every step forward mattered, and he was there not as a savior, not as someone above her, but as someone who believed in what she could become. Months passed. The girl who once stood on the edge of survival began to stand on something steadier, stronger. And for him, something had changed too. Success had always been measured in numbers, deals, power, but now it meant something else. It meant impact, it meant purpose. It meant realizing that sometimes the most important investments aren't in businesses, but in people. And it all started with a wallet, a simple mistake, a small decision. A moment that could have been ignored, but wasn't. If this story has touched your heart even a little, take a moment now to like, share, and subscribe. Your support helps stories like this reach the people who need them most. And before you go, here's something special. Comment a kindness wins if you believe that even the smallest act of honesty can come back in ways we never expect. Because Lila didn't just return a wallet that day, she returned something far more valuable. And in doing so, she found everything she didn't even know she was searching for.